Hey guys, it's ScherBR and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the Valkyrie Dictionary event. This is a quick guide for the event, trying to talk about everything related to it, so we can discuss all the things. I made a video before, but that video was just to comment on the updates. But now I finished the event, all the things that had to be farmed, all the stages I cleared, so we can talk more about all the stuff. So first thing we will just clear here, we can see that there's 5 stages with story and then 5 EX stages. The stages with story are just common, they are just like always, but the EX stages are just like those that we have to defeat 4 bosses with different type of weakness. These bosses here are always the same, even starting from the EX1 and going to the EX5. The only difference is that they get more status, they become harder, they have more HP, and the last ones have a mechanic to revive. Fairy of the Ancient Archives EX5, all the bosses will revive twice, so you have to deplete their HP bar 3 times. It can take some time to do it, but they are not hard. These bosses here are very easy to defeat most of the time, unless you're getting too much inflicted with status ailment, and all of them can inflict status ailment. I have recorded my run on them so you can understand better. I will post here on the description of this video so you can check later. But mostly they have the chance to inflict 2 and status ailment. The formulas can inflict freeze, the plant can inflict paralyze and poison, the undead can inflict curse, and the knight inflicts blinds and also the status debuff on that as well. So this is mostly the things that they do. The golem can also inflict blind and paralyze, if I do remember correctly, and it's the central boss. If you need to farm the event, you can just try to farm the golem because he's not strong to other elements. But the knight and the undead, the plant and the formless, they only have 1 weakness, and you have the golem with the 2 weakness, so it's easier to defeat. So I just used some of my squads to defeat these enemies, and it's just based on the something that I want to level up and something that it's usable. You can see that I'm using Mercurius because I really want his easygoing part skill to reach level max. Aimo is very good still, she's perfectly done for this event. She has the holy and the fire elements, so she's just easy to use. And I have Arngrim here, I was using him just because he's from the fire element. Every time there's fire element, he's just here. I will always use him, but he's getting very close to max level, and I will have to stop using him because I don't want to waste experience. And then I'm using him halfway, but can be any character. You see that I'm using him support with Mercurius, so he can bring Schwertlight and Mage to inflict mag damage. A tank, this event needs a tank. They actually don't have that much damage, but it's just used to use a tank because most of the bosses only inflict single target damage. I think Klaus is way better than Arngrim on this event because of the chance to heal him back. Arngrim won't just be good because they inflict too many status ailments, so you will be getting too much damage by each turn if you're inflicted with poison or curse. And then Klaus will heal back and help more than Arngrim. So this is a very free-to-play squad if you think about it, because if Klaus was here, you will have 3 free-to-play characters and 1 single gacha character. The main damage dealer has to be a gacha character because free characters are not that strong. Even if you compare Mercurius, and Mercurius is very strong, he won't ever beat someone like Eventide Harper, Arbiter Hurst, or Kukuyo. These are the main damage dealers in the game right now. But okay, if you don't have, just bring the strongest one you have. Okay, well, let's just get back here, and I want to talk about something that is another character. The character we got from free, but before we do this, well, let's just click here. You can see that we get from the first stage, we get Rene. Rene, it shows here, is you see her face here, is just when you clear the first stage, you get Rene for free. And she may be the best character of the bunch. You have 3 characters of the Bravo Default crossover, but she may be better than Agnes in Ring a Bell. This is very strange because most of the time the free character is not that important. We remember this. Remember the characters like, let's just check here, Cliff. Cliff is not that good. He can be used as an off tank, but he's not better than the gacha characters from that time. We had Muda and we had Rainy, and they were not weakened than Cliff. They were better than Cliff. Cliff was just an off tank, and we can never defeat Klaus on this position. But then this event we have Rene, and Rene is awesome. Yeah, she's very good, guys, and she's something that kind of makes this whole event a new, what could I say, a new era for the game. We can see how much status she got by doing some tests here. It's just science. We get to experience speed and try to get her to level 50, just like I did on my old video. You can see that she gets to 928 attack, and this is awesome. It's way higher than all other characters. She gets to 1.8k attack by being a free unit. She gets more attack than all other gacha characters that are archers as well. She's the best archer in status in the game right now, being free and given to everyone that can clear the first stage. Everyone can clear the first stage. So this is when I tell you guys that the game is going to the right direction. Maybe not all of their decisions are good, but we have to see the good things in the game as well. Rene is also being, even with her orb, if we get to the correct shares and likes on the Facebook campaign. You can check the Facebook campaign by clicking here on notice. When you click on notice, you see that is let's just check here, half inverse, no. Bravely Default crossover campaign. So you even have a button here. You can click on it, share and like. Please do it, help the community. We need your help to get to the points we have. You see there's also some strange thing here about the limited daily missions, but we'll talk about this when the day comes. 17th of October. This is probably the day they will be giving the unique orb from Rene. So Rene will be very strong with her unique orb, even stronger than all other free characters we got. Based on this information, maybe Mercurius is still very strong, I think. I will be doing a review on Mercurius when I had the time, but I think he and Leon are the best free characters we have in the game right now. But Rene is just here. She's just trying to compete as well. And she's just like Mercurius, also has the easygoing party skill. And we were talking about the easygoing. Everyone should be raising Rene, and even if they don't want to use her. Because check here, easygoing is the critical hit plus chance party skill. It's considered the best party skill that we can get alongside Clever. Clever is more chance to guard. And also Omni, because Omni gives overall and global damage. But most of the time, easygoing is the best one we have because we can heal back, deal more damage, both at the same time. But then there's Clever, there's also some way to give strategies to some bosses. But easygoing is important. Just see here, and when she reaches level 55, she will get the first easygoing and get up to 5. We had a lot of easy characters to get, they also have easygoing. We have Mercurius, is easy to get. The only character that's not easy to get is Rebecca here, because Rebecca, but she's still not that hard to get. You can get her with the 100-day ticket or the 200-day ticket, but she's not available on banners anymore. I don't see her being available on any banner, but still good to invest on easygoing. Just let me cancel here. So even if you don't think about the easygoing, she's also very strong to be used as a status stick. You can just get her to max level and use your party assist. Let me just click here. I won't be clicking on the button because I just checked some potential force, and there's a bug there, of course, when you click on party assist sometimes. But you will understand that by having just so high status, she can be used to be on your secondary slots for party assist, giving you more status. This is very important to have in the game, and it's one way to get to very high numbers. So besides this, let's just check something here. This girl, like I said, is very strong, but there's one way to get more stronger. She also has access to the bow from the event, and it's what makes her even better. You guys remember Aimo? Aimo was also a very strong character, but she had Mogrod. This was a way to get the Mogrod was easy. It was from the event itself. We could get it to the max, so it was very easy to get an Aimo strong on the game. But now we have Holy Glass Bolt that it's just like the Mogrod, but for Rene. And it's just very strong weapon, but it's kind of complicated to go after it. It means that if you want this weapon, you have to summon for this banner. And you just don't need, you have to get 3 copies of it at least, so you can get it to 3 uses. You see that skill type increases as action skill count on level 3, and it deals extreme amount of damage. It's very good to have. And it's also legendary evolvable. I don't think this is really good choice because bows are not the best weapons in the game. And it also has this special effect in some quests for Fairy Dictionary. I think it makes one enemy appear. I don't know because I never managed to get this enemy to appear. There's a fish, the red enemy from the EX stages. It appears and it has some chance to drop something, but it will appear more if you have this weapon equipped. It's what it seems here. But then you see this weapon equipped to awaken the true power of Renee. So this is probably a weapon that will give her more status, just like Mogrod was for Aimo. And it was up to 18% increase. It's you may think that it's not that much, but it's very good increase as well. So if you're planning to use Renee, think about this weapon. But it means that you also have to summon for Rigabel and Agnes. They are not that strong when compared to characters from the third season of the game. The characters that we got like Eventide Hakure, Kokuyo, or even Arbiter Hearst, they won't compete with them. But they are very good as well, but they still don't match because of their third passive skill not being on point with the rest of their kits. They don't have that many passives to just make them just as strong as the other characters. I really like that the developers just trying to give them more status. You see that they got almost double status for their status, that she's got more for neg attack, and this guy got more for physical attack. They got almost double the values. It's worked because they had to be more interesting for people to summon for them. This game is very nice. I think that people that love the game will try to get these characters. But then, well, we don't have more things to talk about these characters. I will try to make a review on them later so we can understand them better. But let's just get back here on the Fairy Dictionary. I cleared all the stages, like I said. On the EX5, when I finished it, I was just trying to get to the shop, and I saw that I had 3,000 drops of the event. This event drops a little more than the other ones. You see that I have almost 2,000, but I already purchased the event bow. Let's click here on the gift box so we can see. This bow is not usable for me because I already had another firebow. You see, he grinding Weeper. I will just exchange it for 100 divine fragments. But then, let's just get back to the event. I don't think this event is an event for farming. You can just keep clear all the stages and you have most of the drops that you need to get all the good things. Besides the bow that costs 1,000, you also have to get some more stuff here, that it's just the Awakening Ember and the Nameless Hero Book. You see, 1,000 plus 800 and 600. And then the last items that are important are the Skill Up Hourglass 3 and the Skill Up Ore 3. Besides these items, you don't have anything else to get. And these items, you can get it with 3,000 drops. It's just easy. And then the game will ask you to just run this event again to get 3 AP pots. It's a special mission in the game that is giving this right now. We can go on the chest and we will see the game is asking you to do this. Let's click on the story. Let me get here. No, it's not this one. Wait. It's not on the... I think it's on the chest yet. Let me just get to the chest. Here, it's clear class from Fairy Dictionary reward. So you have to run 3 times a day for the next 6 days. So this kind of helps, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to rerun this event most of the time. Then you can still keep farming your obsidian on your to make destructor events. For those that are not don't have the killing yet or still haven't finished their farming, go farming on celestial beasts as well, and just leave it for later. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the event. I hope you enjoy this new character, Rine. She's very strong, but maybe even if you don't use her on your squad, you can still raise her for other things. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next video. Bye.